The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, Episode 3, let's go. In today's episode, we've got some interesting looking babies, we've got some boss fights, we're literally going to fight Fog, and there's a bit of leg action as well. So come along with me as we're going to fight the Wild Hunt for the first time, and we're going to be on the hunt for Ciri. If you are enjoying, do feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out an episode in the future. So let's get straight into it.
I've done wrong. Good. The grave's dug up and empty. Botchling's on the prowl.
So after reminding the Bloody Baron of what a douchebag he is, we go looking for the Botchling. And then this creepy looking thing starts crawling out of the bushes.
It'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Merciful gods.
Personally, I don't know how I would feel about picking that thing up either. So we begin to take it back towards the keep in order to bury it under the threshold to complete the ritual. But on our way, the Botchling starts freaking out and then we're attacked by some wraiths. Typical Witcher fashion. I've obviously learnt quite a bit since the last time facing wraiths, now remembering to use the Erden sign. We defeat that wave and then we use our Axie sign to calm down the Botchling so that it doesn't attack the Baron. And we can head back on towards the keep. We don't get far though because once again we're attacked by a bunch of wraiths. Typical. But, like I said before, we've learned quite a bit about wraiths, and so we dispatch them relatively easily.
What now?
And with that wave dispatched as well, we use our Axie sign again to calm down the baby.
It worked. It stopped. What now?
Now, as much as the Bloody Baron is a very complicated character with quite some obvious PTSD from fighting in the war and quite a big alcohol problem, I personally started to feel a little bit sorry for him. At the end of the day, he did lose a baby.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Geralt really needs to learn some tact sometime.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a Lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a Lubberkin. That's it.
As much as he has done wrong, I think at this point he knows it, and he is quite forgiving. So now all we need to do is sit and wait by the grave and wait for the spirit, or Lubberkin, that should help us to find the Baron's daughter and wife.
With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
And the Lubberkin heads straight off down the road, so we follow it in order to find the Baron's daughter. But quickly, if you are enjoying this episode of The Witcher and the series in general, then please do give it a like because it does help out the channel immensely. And also subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of February, and your subscription really would help. It's completely free, so just subscribe down below. And now, back to the hunt for the Baron's family. And it leads us here, to a fisherman's house, where we go and have a little chat with him and his family. I'm not being funny, that's a weird looking kid. Looks a little bit like the Do the Roar!
Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
not a soul have been here, sir.
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to.
Where'd the girl go?
How did he get his hair that short as well? They didn't have clippers back then.
But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well,
Why is the
like
kid
burns
just
on
stood there?
with hot iron on the palms inside. And before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
So, with that information in hand, we go back to the Bloody Baron
There you
and let him know what we found out.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so contented that...
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful.
Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Now, I'm not gonna lie,
Fine.
we've been doing so much for this bloke that at this point I'd forgotten why we were doing all this, and that the whole point was to find Ciri, and that he's got all the answers.
From so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mountain.
That's a bit sexist if you ask me, but, you know, times have changed, I suppose.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable. Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Come on, Ciri, don't you...
Now, there were lots of things that I kind of predicted about this game, I must admit, but doing some sort of race on horseback was not one of them. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was quite a different change of pace.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours. What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
Cowards.
You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And typical, he's withholding information until we do more things for him.
Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry, I'll find Anna too.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll?
Uh-huh.
So, with this information in hand and a ragdoll to take to his daughter, we head off for Oxenfurt in order to try and find Tamara. Hey, however, we run into what I thought was just a chest, but it was being guarded by this strange creature, an Algol, which actually wasn't too bad.
How you like that silver?
Turns out though that the Algol was not the biggest problem in these woods, as we go over a sharp bank to find these foglets, which weren't quite so easy. Yeah, that's right. We died to a foglet, and I also didn't save nearby, so we had to fight off the Algol again, to then face the foglets, and I die again. And guess who forgot to save? So we have to fight the Algol for a third time. Only to then face the foglet for a third and hopefully final time.
Ugly bastard.
So we continue on our journey and we find the bridge that takes us into the little island of Oxenfurt, only for this
Case of
busybody
the
to
plague
stop
surface in the
us.
city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Thanks to that pass and a little bit of intimidation, he lets us into the city, and it's not long until we find where we think Tamara might be
I'm looking
hiding.
for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter.
I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of
Now,
Rivia.
I'm not going to lie,
I'm
from the
quite
way that
alive
we've been
and
talking
extraordinary
about her
and
as the
well.
daughter,
Better than
I was
I've ever been
imagining
this short
someone
life of
a
mine,
lot
and now that you've
smaller.
seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait,
Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
Her hands were on fire, and then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing. He shoved her, she fell. That's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Well, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
So, to sum up, Tamara and her mother ran away because of the miscarriage, pretty much, which we already kind of knew, and she's not coming back to the Baron. Let's tell
I'm
him.
listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Not gonna lie, he seems pretty ungrateful for all the work that we've already put in, pretty much for free, and he's holding back loads of information.
Pus streams from her snout.
Either way, we go on our way to try and find the witch that had been mentioned earlier, in an attempt to try and find Ciri.
None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Once the village people head off, and we go inside to see if we can speak to this witch. But no one seems home, so we've got to dig around and look for clues of where she might have gone.
Where's she run off to?
Then, when we take a closer look at this suspicious-looking skull, a portal opens to a quite interesting place, I must admit.
Well, nice.
It's not every day that you find a garden inside a portal in someone's home.
I'm upstairs.
particularly not with loads of animals and things in. And then you recognise this structure in the centre, only to find out that it's a bath. I'll let you watch.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to gore.
No, to talk.
Turn around and wait.
I don't know what it is about this game and people having baths, but people just kind of get their kit off and put everything out to the world, particularly for Geralt.
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a certain young woman. Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horseshit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
Something tells me that's not going to work.
But you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
So off we go with this new Keira Metz to find Ciri and an elven mage. But just as we reach a cave, it seems like the wild hunt have beaten us to it.
Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
That's him! That's the elf!
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection. Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
We follow the projection's advice and keep going through the cave. Except I have to get rid of these awful gas clouds first of all. Being careful not to singe off my eyebrows. Then we find another one of these projections that gives us even more clues on where we should be heading. Except they are more like riddles. Who's Kelpie?
Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse
Oh.
can apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Oh. Ah, there's a horse. So, searching around the cave, we look inside this well, and I can faintly see what looks like almost like a Pegasus symbol on the wall. Dorian's.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri must be.
Okay. Does that mean that maybe under here? Is that a... Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm not being funny. Geralt seems to wear a lot of leather. And when leather gets wet, it gets rather heavy. So I can't imagine that he can be able to open is very nimble when he gets as wet as he is. She's really going to want to go swimming.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one.
But I'm guessing that this is the right way. But reaching that symbol seems to open up the way so that we carry on through the cave, chasing after the Wild Hunt. Oh, I should have listened to what she had to say first.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
What is that? That looks like some sort of golem. Yep, there you go, golem. Brilliant. Okay, she's doing business. But obviously it's never as simple, and so we've got to take out this guy first of all. He's dead. He's got no health. What are you doing? There was no health in his health bar, I swear. Oh my word. And a little bit further down the cave we also find a gargoyle, which also blocks our path, and we need to take out first of all. Okay, that's nasty. Okay, we've got him in a bit of a gunlock between us. Nice. Okay, and we finished it off. A load of rubbish, Keira. Oh, are we now trapped?
We've managed to cross the bridge.
Okay.
This is where we saw the Wild Hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Shut up.
We seem to be catching up with them, which I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing. I wonder what language they're speaking. Oh no, he's seen us. Is he like the mage? Is there like different... Oh dear. I'm guessing that they've all got different like skills. So that guy's like the mage. Or... Warlock or something.
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get...
So this guy has blocked our path, but Keira has got a way of managing it. All I've got to do is keep her safe from these dogs. Ow. It was working well. Once she's got rid of one node, we then move to the other, and then once we've got rid of all three, we can pass on through the cave. Oh, perfect. I managed to keep Kira's health up as high as I could. And get all my health back.
That took a great deal of power.
You can't go on.
Go on.
You
Be
can't
nice.
leave me here.
I'd never do that. Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
That was a very fast recovery. And these two do seem pretty close. I thought Geralt's love interest was Yennefer, not every witch he comes across. Oh, an undead warrior. Does look like a member of the Wild Hunt. Like the right armour. And I would be right, because this is Nithral, who is a knight of the Wild Hunt. This is the first time that we get to fight one of the members of the Wild Hunt, and so it's quite a big deal. Okay, let's try Gwen. Oh, nice little stagger there. Oh, what does that do? Oh no, what are they spawning? Hound of the Wild Hunt. Right. Okay, nice. And then he's back up. Right. So once we got him down to a certain level of health, he would then spawn that orb that protects him and makes him invulnerable, and then we'd have to fight off the dogs until they were all gone and the orb would disappear. Okay, lovely. We do that twice, and then finally we can fight Nithral one-on-one with a bit of help from Keira. Right in my face. Ow. Okay. One last hit. Lovely. He's down. Level 6. Get in. First time.
Unnecessarily.
As you can tell, I was quite excited about that.
Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog.
The fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and travelling together.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them.
So we have some information of where we should go next. And also, I'm pretty sure that Crookback Bog is possibly where Anna, the Bloody Baron's wife, is. So it seems like a good place to go next. Although I'm starting to get a bit fed up of everyone withholding information from us until we do something for them. Also, where was she hiding that book?
Let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
We need to concentrate.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line.
Okay.
The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
2, 1, 3. This room was quite fun. It involved a riddle on the door which tells you the sequence to be able to do things. And if you got it wrong, then these wraiths would spawn. So you can try and do it by trial and error, or by working out the riddle. No, mine was a mixture of both. And then, so that means this one, then this one.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Okay. The third stood by his beast. Well, if this doesn't work, then we know which order it is. So 3, 2, I think we'll go 4, otherwise it's a bit easy. 3, 2.
Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like
yes.
another.
3, 2, 4, 1. And then it opens. But when I successfully did it without too many wraiths, I was quite proud of myself.
If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulchre.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to
Oh,
do?
nice.
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Alright, let me loot that.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves.
What does that mean? I feel like she's flirting with us there, but I'm not 100% sure.
I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Stop by.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
She didn't have to wait too long, because we got in this boat, headed back to the mainland, and went straight to Kira's house.
Did you see what he did?
A secret meeting, are we?
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now
Is that
tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
a recorded projection?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Now, what's the request that she's got?
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants
Sounds a lot like Lake
mumble
Windermere,
incessantly
up in the
about
Lake
it,
District.
About the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there returns. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are
So, Kira's got a nice little side quest for us to do, which actually involves the little lamp that she managed to pick up. But I think our adventure is going to take us via Crookback Bog to try and complete the Baron's questline.
Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Interesting.
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
You've only just got that and you wanted it. And that marks the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, then comment at it like rabbits down in the comments below. Also, while you're there, leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of February, and your subscription helps. So I'll see you in episode 4 in the next one. Cheers.